Now some of those who have taken the journey with her most lovingly and closely are going to give us their thoughts on the life of this precious little girl. So I'm going to hand it over to Mrs. Pat Murray, who has just done an outstanding job in supporting Jeremy and Jan and the rest of the family as a representative of this church here, Yarraplenny Church. So if I can just say thank you to you, Pat, for all of the amazing work that you have done to be a blessing and a comfort and a strength. We love you, Pat. Well done.
Good afternoon. Sitting out with us. I have journeyed with Talia and her parents. Throughout I have seen the challenging and fearful times, together with the increasing strength and courage to make commitments, stand firm with beliefs, seek for more of God, and a not give up approach of her parents. I saw this beautiful baby being given so much love by her parents, her relatives, and friends. I saw the way she would look at her mum, such eye contact, and the way she would snuggle in when there were cuddle times. I saw the joy she brought all who were privileged to spend time with her. I saw the staff, so gentle. That's the staff at the Mercy in the NICU area. So caring and loving towards her. I felt the pain as her parents anticipated her birth, together with their strong faith that in the midst of great unknowns, their God would be with them. I felt their overwhelming joy following Talia's birth. I felt the joy and sense of closeness that flowed from the extended family. I was privileged to walk through some of the challenges that Jeremy and Jan had. This involved with Sally a trip to the US with them, and time together questioning, talking, and just supporting them as they were challenged to hold on to their faith and to give of all their love to this precious button-nosed jewel. I walked through the incredibly hard times following Talia's death, when the pain seems unbearable and unending, and grief is unexplainable, and the questions often unanswerable. I sat with them during the time of going through the frustrating practicalities which have to be talked about and decided. Through all of this, I saw how great an impact Talia's short life had. Talia, what a privilege to meet you, touch you, and hold you. What a joy to love you. What sorrow to say goodbye. I am so thankful for your life.
Joan, Ross, Macmillan and my wife Jan and I would like to express our deep thanks to all of you folk here and the other folk who couldn't be here, who have, through your attendance today and through your monitoring the blog that Jeremy has written so beautifully. And for your love and your support to Jan and Jeremy during this very difficult journey that they've been travelling. So please accept and convey our thanks on behalf of the two sets of grandparents and parents of Jan and Jeremy. Jan and I pay our tribute in the form of a letter to Talia. We were there at the Mercy Hospital on Monday, September the 7th at 1:29 p.m. What a privilege it was when your daddy came to tell us that you had arrived. A beautiful daughter for our precious Jeremy and Jan, and a long-awaited new grandchild for us. Our love for you had blossomed from the moment we knew that God was knitting you together in your mother's womb. Each day we prayed for every little part of you, your eyes, your ears, your sweet little nose, and your tiny rosebud lips, your arms and legs, fingers and toes. Nanny had such pleasure with her knitting needles and finding the perfect patterns for the tiniest garments. When you arrived, you were perfect, and our hearts were brimming with love and thanksgiving for a beautiful little miracle granddaughter, and for the incredible joy you brought to our son and daughter-in-law. As we were privileged to hold you and softly caress you, we were not to know God's plan for your little life, but we do know that His will is perfect. 19 days here on this earth, eternity with Jesus. Jesus loves you, this we know, for the Bible tells us so. Little ones to Him belong. Yes, Jesus loves you, and He now holds you in His arms. With all our love,